Output 5. Teaching Rhetoric Online. Open resources. Virtual Pedagogical Rhetoric. The Rhetorical Situation. Rhetoric in School. How to organize rhetoric education in school. The Rhetorical Situation. This is the subject of the podcast. This podcast is an activity from Output 5. Teaching Rhetoric Online. Open resources. Project Rhetoric for Innovative Education. The text is prepared by Dr. Todor Simeonov, a member of the team of the Institute of Rhetoric and Communications.
The rhetoric situation as observed with the help of the cyber-ethnographic tools in the virtual classroom has been described in technological, pedagogical and rhetorical aspects. According to the applied rhetoric situational analysis in the first and the second stages of the study, lower level of interaction and hybridity could be observed. At the same time, the levels of transparency are quite high since the students use well-known media formats, text only, or text combined with a picture. This is due to the fact that the observed teacher and class do not have previous knowledge in rhetoric and the rhetorical application in virtual environment. The interactions of the teacher with the class in the virtual classroom are merely informational, a shared link with few likes as a feedback from the students. When the intervention was carried out and the students were taught about the featured of the virtual rhetoric and the 5 canons, there were some changes in the rhetoric situation. The interactions went from low to moderate and high levels. For example, when the students were tasked with the assignment to create a short online publication and to comment on the posts of their schoolmates, a virtual discussion was simulated and moderated. The hybridity also moved from low to moderate and high levels, which is confirmed by the analysis of the screencasts of the students as their final project. There are combinations of text with pictures, audio, video, hypertexts, etc. The transparency levels drop due to their inversely proportional correlation to the hybridity. In other words, when different media modalities are combined, the transparency levels decline. It could be concluded that when there is a structured pedagogical rhetoric act in virtual environment, the rhetorical act defines the rhetoric situation, and not vice versa. Alternatively said, the rhetorical analysis that was applied to the virtual pedagogical rhetoric situation reveals that it is vital for the teacher to have a prior knowledge and preparation in virtual pedagogical rhetoric and pedagogical communication in virtual environment. There is a certain drawback from conducting a structured virtual pedagogical and rhetoric act. The spontaneity of the students to initiate informal communication in the virtual classroom drastically drops.
You have been listening to the episode Virtual Pedagogical Rhetoric, the Rhetorical Situation. Output 5. Teaching Rhetoric Online. Open resources. Project Rhetoric for Innovative Education.